Hold on, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all know if y'all can hear me or not. I'm putting a little. Let me do my. Oh, it ain't time yet. I got time. Yeah. Boy, I got something to tell y'all, boy. I get ready to time in, man. Yeah. Boy, I got something to tell y'all, man. Oh my God. Woo! Boy, I got to hear y'all today. Y'all come on in. I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Your boy back. Your boy back. What I do, baby? I'm back. Look that hit, boy. What it do? What it do, man? What you got going? Y'all know what I got going. Them boxes. Them boxes, shawty. Got my food there, man. I had to get something to eat, y'all. I get my wife bring me some drink down here. Hey, baby, bring me some biscuits, tea. Yeah, bring my food too. I'm eat on the show. You know, my haters gonna be like, man, eat. You clown eating on the show. You clown, you watching. One of us a bigger clown, you watching. Cause I'ma do me. Everybody know me, I'ma do me, boy. Yeah. It's a buck here all the time. Yeah. Hey, turn this thing on. Hold on, y'all give me a second, man. I'm about to get out of these dogs, but my dog hurt. Did she plug it up? She brought it down here and ain't plug it up. Boy, I tell you the truth. Women! Oh, it might be charged up. Well, hot. Updates on the way. Let me see. Let me see. What time is it? Oh, got 3 minutes. Yeah. Play this right here. That's what I want to hear. Yeah. Yeah, I love this right here. Oh, look at this right here. I gotta eat at least a slice, y'all. I'm hungry, man. Yeah, your boy a vegetarian. Come on. Yeah. I ain't eat the entire show. But I mean some of the show. I bet y'all see that 50 on 6 video I'm finna release tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, like, hold them on there. Oh, they already watching. They back. They back. I just didn't get some of my piece off.
You know you want to share this with me.
I sure do. Man, get all that picture. Ooh, Lord. Yeah. I'm gonna get a little close. Got a little delay right here. Is it time yet? Go this way. There it is. I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all. What's up, y'all? What up, MB? Man, ain't nothing up, man. Tell y'all what's up in a minute. Wait till y'all see the videos I got releasing. Hey, so it seems like, take these dogs off, man. Y'all know I love them sevens, baby. Love them sevens, love them sixes, love them nines, love them 13s, baby. It's for me, baby. It's Jordan for me, baby. Always. Always. Who the greatest of all time? MJ. You want to talk about anybody else? I'm going to talk about nothing, man. The greatest of all time. Michael J. MJ. 6 rings, baby. Did it by himself with the same team. All right, now. Hold on, y'all gotta let me get my. I ain't eating nothing all day. Wife got me on this veggie thing for health reasons. All right, baby. Trying to get with them. I know my haters did try this. I already said some old, probably said some sucker stuff.
Because you eat it?
Yeah, because they suckers. That was sucker to put it in the trap, man. Man, Damien. Hey, boss. Hey, Damien, I'm with DB Drive. I sell DB Drive now. They ain't playing no games. Some of y'all was on the live feed about an hour ago. And y'all heard me playing them. Boy, ain't nothing to play with. For the record, I put the DB drives in. I made a video. I went live. And I let y'all listen to them at the same time. Y'all had the same listen. The first 39 minutes of that video, them whoopers playing. Can y'all hear me? The first 39 minutes of them whoopers playing. It was at half volume. At half volume. Each of them on the Digital Design M2000 at one on. At almost full tilt amp. And it was what? 10. They ain't even broke in. Huh? Probably the truck coming apart. There's only one other sub to do that. There's only one other sub that can do that. And y'all already know who it is. Sundown ain't even running. I would, man, get you something, man, stop it. Sundown ain't even running. Ticket ain't even running either. These might would love B2 or DC audio, I'm sorry. The only thing they can, the only thing they can get even remotely do something with that boy right there is DD. Everybody else got to bow down. Now here's the thing. Now we got to see if the sound quality is going to be improved. The output is there. Now that some of y'all had heard it. The output is there. There's the no-brainer. The output is there. Now we need to see how it's going to sound over a period of time. If it breaks in and gets the bass gets any deeper with that same level of output it has now, rule it all. I'm going to let y'all see a video of the 1506s. Tomorrow I'm going to release it because somebody asked, hey, man, I want to see him move and pop. I was like, good, I'm going to let you. I'm going to let you see all you want to see tomorrow. I'm going to release that video, 1506. I'll probably release it tomorrow morning. And then after that, my boy Future, by God's instructions, has decided to release one of his albums in instrumental. So you get to hear it copyright free. So you get to hear that 8-tab bass, which is predominantly around 33 hertz, 32, 33. And y'all gonna hear this subwoofer and any other subwoofer from hence on perform on current production music. It's insane. So you're gonna hear stuff like this, like hearing these what is playing right now? Like you hear something like this. Now that's low. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let y'all hear something else too. Let y'all hear something else. I think this copyright free too. Let me see. We gonna find out. That's that low. You can hear stuff like this here too. Check this out. Check this out. Keep it out. Check this out. Check it out. It's that Atlanta music. That real low, man. Oh, Johnny said, Johnny, you heard him, didn't you? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this bass track. Watch this bass track. The 8-inch competes with the Nemesis. The Nemesis. How you gonna say that? The Nemesis. The Nemesis gonna have to bow down that DB. But you gotta hit this DB. I'm gonna unbox the Nemesis. And I'm gonna do a review. I knew what these boys do. Right out the box, Louis. Wait till that video post tomorrow. Right out the box, man. Nah, I'm good. Right out the box, man. Y'all gonna see some videos. Trust me, I'm finna show y'all because right out the box, he already going in. Right out the box. Right out the box, he ain't playing. Lou, we gonna talk, man, but that's a game changer. What I gotta do now is gotta see how his sound quality, how it's gonna improve, because that woofer it's tight right now. So there's a couple times doing that live video, I heard it stretch 3 times. I heard it stretch, and then I backed off just a little bit on the song, and then I went back to it and it did it, and it was spaced out. So like the first 12 minutes, it stretched one time on one note. Then on another song, about 15, 12 minutes later, did the same thing on a different song, a different beat, and I was just playing with it, and I was on half power of the amp. And when I say half power of the amp, the subwoofer pre-out was it go to 15, I had it at 13, and I had the amp at half gain. When I say half, on the remote gain knob, so you turn the remote gain on some people call it a bass knob, but it's really just a remote gain knob. So if you turn the remote gain all the way down, then you wherever you got your amplifier set at, as far as matching the gain of your signal, then your amplifier is not amplifying. That's why you call it. A lot of people think it's a bass knob, because well, you take it down here, you have no bass. Yes, but in technical terms, it's a remote gain knob. Because as you turn it down, you tell the amplifier do not amplify. As you turn it up, you tell the amplifier to amplify, but only to the level where you got your gain set. And hopefully you got your gain set cleanly. So I had the amplifier at using the gain knob. If I turn all the way over, it's at full tilt. So it was at a significant portion over 1,000 watts before impedance rise. And it was loud. It is so loud that it's going to make me bring my meter back out. It is so loud as well out the box that when I built the box, I took the 1506s out, and I was going to build a box. While I'm breaking these in, I was going to build a box to put my 1506s back in. Right, baby? A real nice box. I have some special wood ordered, so when I put the bed liner on it, you're going to see the wood through the bed liner. Right? If some of y'all want the option, get at me. It costs more. I have to order this wood. That's what I was going to do as I'm listening to the DB drive for y'all. I expected it to have a certain level of performance. On par, maybe a little bit better than the G5. Just a little bit. It far exceeded those expectations. It far exceeded those expectations to the point that what am I doing now, baby? I am now going to use that special order wood I had for the 1506s and build that special box to accommodate the G7s. I know I have told y'all all the time that corner is king. Just like the 1506s makes you question that, these woofers really make me question is Coney King. And I've been teaching y'all that. But these two woofers are making me question that, being it only has a 7.5-inch cutout. My wife, if y'all see the video, I'm showing my wife was sitting on the passenger side, and she was uncomfortable. Was you not, baby? My wife was telling me, man, I'm uncomfortable. I said, baby, she said, baby, this is just a little too, a little too for this volume level. And if it's going, my wife said, baby, if it's going to get louder than this, then they're going to have to come out the truck. Or they're going to tear the truck apart. It was hitting notes, man, and had the dash. Ooh. Ooh. I sell them. They $50 more than the 2508. So, which goes back to another thing I said in that video as well. Hey man, this ain't the budget channel. Right? You're not going to get the output, performance, and get qualified for a When They Hear You video from MBE unless you're going to pay a certain price point. The cheapest price point that you could have paid was the Kicker 2508. I told y'all about that. The Kicker 2508. Boy, you really on it, ain't you? Hey, it was the Kicker Q-Class 8. That was the cheapest option in my top 5. That was my budget. It was $259 at its heyday. It is now discontinued, never to reappear again. That was the only 8, if you want to say, that was not as pricey as the others. All the rest of them, the Cosmos Audio, is $399. The DB drivers, the B2 Audios are $325. The DB, what was the other? The Sundown X8 V3 was $325. Same price as the X8 as the B2. The DB drive was the digital design is $459. And what really separates him real far from the pack is the supercharged version of the 25. Really, and anybody, those of if you get a DD fancy hand-built sub, so if you didn't get the supercharged option, you could save up your money, send them back in, they'll supercharge them for you. And when you supercharge them, that's when you're gonna get this kind of output. Now that's gonna cost you close to like $700, $600, almost $700. And you already doing is upgrading the woofer you already had. So you got a woofer that you can play at this price point because you can afford it. And then if you really want to boost it up to another level of performance, then to get up there with this boy, you supercharge it. Then you get, and that's what made I'm so impressed. So you say it's louder than the DD248? No, I'm saying it's doing the same thing. But you're going to have to supercharge it to get the DD. This joke is crazy. I'm amazed that it's there. It's so loud, y'all. I'm gonna bring the meter back out. And I told you I wasn't doing it. I'm gonna bring the meter back out because I want to hear it. And I'm gonna show y'all what it do after it break in. About a month from now, I'm gonna let it break in. Build me another box for it. I'm gonna let it break in. I'm gonna bring the meter back out. The meter's in the truck. But this is just metering to let y'all know what it do inside my vehicle. But it is doing so much right out the box that I just want to see just how. I know my ears ain't deceiving me because, man, let me tell y'all something. When my wife said she was uncomfortable, this was right about the time it hit a note, man, and I felt that pressure in my ear. And I ain't felt that pressure in my ear since I don't even ride with the 2508 that loud. Not too. Nah. And that thing would give me that kind of pressure. It would give me that kind of pressure. And I was at 20. It was giving me that kind of pressure. Yeah, unbelievable. Okay, let's get these questions. Yeah, that joker there come. This joker is ridiculous. If y'all got a G7, 8, and people tell y'all, man, that's flea market. G5 was crushing that sundown. They say that's who Spotty kicked out of there. I've been told y'all that. He a sundown DB drive. I'm gonna say I'm gonna make a standalone video and say that DB drive is a sundown killer. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that. I said that on one of my old videos way back. I'm gonna say it again. DB drive is a sundown killer. Hate me for it.
You know.
Those that know, know. Those who don't know, don't. Man, only 40 boy DV boy, you can't see. Your eyes gonna start fluttering. It's gonna be hard to see out your windshield. You got pressure in your ear, especially if you got your vehicle sealed up. Everything in the vehicle is about even if you down your panels are gonna resonate just a little bit. Your metal panels, they're gonna resonate. Zzz, and it just gets even louder from there. Okay, I'm storming between the Stinger 10 and a Power Pine IX51 Halo. Never heard of that. I have to look that up. Stinger 10. That must be a radio. High 10, Alpine. Wait, that's something you got to figure out, Damon. Greetings, Mississippi. My MBEnclosures put my DD612 to work. Thank you. You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. Okay, Jace, what's your question? I didn't answer enough of those. I didn't had enough talk about his boy. Good Lord. But oh yeah, let me put a challenge. Anybody in the Atlanta area or anywhere, Miami, y'all riding through, and y'all with, man, if your cone ain't equal to mine, 2/8, come see, holler at me. Come let me know. I don't care what power you got on. I don't care who they is. I don't care how much you paid for them. But I do know on my channel, it's a cost to pay the boss. This ain't the budget channel, baby boy. If you're looking to find a $100, $200, $800 8 to do the same performance these do, it ain't gonna happen, man. You get what you pay for. You keep what you kill. Yeah, and this how much, and this how when we do this 2/8 build, this what we battling for. I want your subs when I beat you. Yeah, they do pink slip on cars. Yeah, 2/8 and 2/8. I ain't saying, I'm not using that 2-letter word start with an I. I'm saying that my digital M2000 on these subwoofers right here. If I ain't gonna say that. I got two. I'm gonna use these right now. And you probably need to do it right now while they ain't broke in. You need to do it right now. But once I beat you in the street battle, and I'm gonna have my meter with me, I don't care what alignments you wanna put them in. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna teach you like that. You right, don't do that. Cause you can't put them in the 6th or the 4th or they get a boost response. A port alignment, 2/8. And, yeah, 2/8, port alignment, truck, car, boat, whatever, Greyhound bus, motorcycle. If you think your bass output is louder than mine, I want to put up these against yours. And when I beat, they're gonna be live. Play my music on my phone, and we're gonna live. We're gonna let somebody ride around the side with the meter. And when I win, I want you to unscrew them 2/8 out your vehicle and give them to me. That's how confident I am. When I win, I want you to unscrew them out the box and hand them to me. Wherever you tell me to meet at, I'm guarantee you, wherever you telling me to meet at, unless it's about a 285 or 75, if it's in any mall parking lot, you will hear me 3 to 4 minutes before I get there. You'll hear that. Like King Kong. You gonna hear me before I get there. You gonna hear your death coming. That's how I feel, man. I don't care who got what. Any H you want to name. Any H you want to name. And you better come with some DDs. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You better come with some DDs. Cause DD and DB drive, MBE gonna say it right here. Is what? Come on, what do you say?
Andy said challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Where? 2-on-2. Andy, challenge accepted when Oh, man, come on, man. I ain't gonna let you jump out there in that fight, but I'm gonna protect you from that fight. I gotta protect everybody from that fight because if that woofer exists, and that's on you said that, Andy. I've been asking for it to exist, but if it does exist, MB saying if that woofer exists, and it has the same performance features as the rest of the line, that's gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. But up until that time, because I didn't say that. Andy said there was an L7X. I didn't say that. Andy said that. Up until that time, King Kong and Godzilla will be fighting. You can pick whoever you want to pick between them. DD and DB Drive or King Kong and Godzilla. I already knew Design Sundown Killer, but DB Drive is Sundown Killer. Pull up with your X8 V3s so I can go and add them to that pile over there. Huh? Well, you can't put a smile, a hush face, Andy. Some things they probably want you to keep to yourself, man. That's all I'm gonna say at this point. Man, ain't nobody trying to screw themselves out right on no page. That's what Jay Lee said. With those, that's the challenge accepted. I put it out there. I ain't playing. I'm playing, and I'm gonna use. I know what I'm gonna use. The challenge out there. So what's up, man? Give me another question, man. What's up, y'all? Digging low. Digging low. You were there. Tell him you were there live. You heard what that boy was doing. Tell him digging low. You was there. Tell him what that boy was doing, digging low. Come on now. Let go. You think 2 G7X can outperform 2 Nemesis 8s? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do the unboxing of being ruined and show y'all what the Nemesis came out to put the 1506s back in there. But they good sub. They good sub. I didn't get them fully broke in yet. But they was not doing what this thing was doing. See, y'all always going about before. Y'all going to see if a manufacturer come out with an 8 and tell you they have a 2,000 watts, y'all going to believe that mess. Even if it got a 6-spoke back like everybody else. Y'all going to believe that. I don't do that. I'll be looking at them listed parameters they say, and then I'm going to look at the sub itself to see, do I see something different? You're not going to tell me this wolf with the same 6-spoke basket, this is going to do all this, and you ain't changed me no features. You got that same Nomex progressive rose spotter the next one got. Your surround ain't no different. It don't feel no different. Your cone don't look no different. You ain't did no. Yo, the glue, man, the glue joint on this subwoofer. Man, this joke ain't just handsome. He is solidly constructed. Hit the depth on this basket. He's 7.5 inches high. He deep. He a big boy now. I gap tight. He efficient. I see the frequency suite video. He moving on the power supply on the house. But when he get inside that truck, y'all wake up tomorrow morning and go to my live feed. Look at my live videos. But then the next day, either Monday or Sunday, I'm gonna release a video on this thing playing music, and it's gonna shock you. It's gonna shock you. And I'm gonna be for the next month. It's gonna be on breaking time. It ain't gonna go past 20. 1 week 20, next week 22. Next week, 24, and then by that time, by about the third, the fourth, the fifth week, I'm gonna stretch it all the way on out. But if I stretch this thing out, I think it's gonna break something in the truck. I don't think I'm gonna stretch it all the way out. The SPL part, it definitely got. Now I just wanted to get deeper and deeper than what it already got. It definitely got the SPL part. I thought, no, it got a 2.5 inch voice core, Jamil. 2 Chads in the box. They gotta text me. I don't answer questions on the live feed. They in the chat talking about boxes. Everybody know you gotta text me. If you really want a box, you're gonna text me. If you just trying to talk around this feed, this is what you're gonna do. I'm just gonna ignore you. The man said, DB, what about Memphis Mojo 8s? The DB drive is just what Carter needed right now. The company is all about to begin. Oh yeah. Oh, you heard it. Tell them digging low. You heard it. I know you heard it. I know you heard it. There's no other 8 in the G class guy besides the twin, but you still got to supercharge it. The G7 is lower right now. That is a very good assessment. Yes, that's very good. I don't. That's a close enough assessment. That the output on this thing is ridiculous. That's a very good assessment, Ronnie, the real Johnny Mexican. The real Johnny Mexican. I don't know who that is. 10 inch DBs quit playing. No, that ain't no 10 inch. That's 8 inch. It's a 7.5 inch cutout. But I've been telling y'all about DB drive for man a long time. How old them DB drive videos, baby? Let me see. Let me go back. I can do it right here. I'm finna go back, man. Oh, boy, I ain't got YouTube on here. I know I can go to Google and say DB drive because I ain't got G5 8-inch MBE. Watch this. There it is right there. And then if I go to the videos, I can go all the way back. Here it is. September, there it is. September 2nd, 2019. Mm-hmm. I got every video I'm talking about. September 2nd, 2019. I believe the Son of XAV3 came out in February of that year. The version 3 came out in February of the year. And they reached the G5. And I told y'all, I took out the X8 and put it in the G5. G5, yeah, it was sundown. And G5 at that time, I'd say was the equivalent. The equivalent. He said, with all that, oh, and I got a diesel truck, man. I used to haul my truck, man. So my truck I don't have to do a lot. I got 2 Group 35 batteries. I can run a 25-pound wrench out the back of my bed in my truck. My truck was converted over, and I converted it back. I could sleep in that joke. Had AC, power inverter. I got overkill in electrical, man. I got overkill in electrical. Your car ain't nothing like mine. This thing is almost like a 5500. It's a commercial truck. So it came with 320 amp alternator. I could have put a double on there, double bracket, but I didn't need that. Cause I used to have that truck. I remember doing the Polar Vortex. My truck ain't cut off for 3 days. I lived in that joker. So I got electrical on overkill. So me trying to run 4,000 watts, that's what people say, why don't you take out the back seat and run 18 and 15? I'm like, wow, man, I brought that truck 5 years ago, 2018, brand spanking new. In fact, I ordered the truck. I didn't buy it off the lot because I was a hot shotter. I ordered the truck. It's fully spec'd out. People tell me all the time, man, I wish I can get that. I wish that it looked like a little rig, right? So now, shout out to the guys building these great subs. Just run. Did it go by? They didn't do it, did it? It froze. Well, it seemed like it's still talking. Nah, you touching it now. So everything good. Man, have you your first? So I got overkill electrical, man. So my voltage don't drop. Just watch the video. It'll come up and y'all see the video. It don't drop. Even when I was sitting there playing it with the vehicle off, I was sitting at 12.8, 12.6. Bass drop hit, I hit 12.6, 12.5, go right back up. But then when I turn it back on, it's staying right at 14. This ain't nothing for it to do what's this? 400 amp draw, and I was at half power, so about 200 amp draw. It'll do that all day. It'll do that all day, that's easy. Wait on the new one, bigger motor DD King. What everybody talking about. Just run what you can afford and make sure it's in the proper box. That's pretty much it, digging though. Did they bottom out at any point while testing? Jay Lee, no they didn't. They did not bottom out at any point while testing. I'm just breaking them in on low power, so I ain't really gave them nothing to really break them in yet. I gotta get time. I let y'all hear him y'all heard him for the same amount of time I heard him for, 39 minutes. They're doing they okay. Well, that's great. Then did they? No, they didn't. 25 still king. I love them. I love my DDs too, man. Might have your Hertz Middle L38. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, man, because Hertz is a sound quality driver, and I ain't really gotten to my sound quality segment yet. You know, I haven't got where I just want something really it's like a sound quality setup. Now, when I get my wife's vehicle, I might do a sound quality setup in that, but she wants a big, large SUV, so I'm probably gonna start having 12s and 15s on the channel, and just 8s in my truck. Cause man, unlike some people on the channel, I believe in keeping the functionality in my vehicle. I do not believe in taking out seats to put in subs. I'm not gonna have a trunk and can't use it on the car. Mm-mm. You're gonna be able to put something in. That's just not. I'm just not me. That's not what this channel is about. I'm a street beater. I'm not doing. I see setups and people be really impressed with SUVs and they got batteries and they can't use none in the SUV. Now it's a 2-seater or just a 4-seater. They can't put no groceries, no hiking gear, nothing in there. To me, it's ridiculous. I'm not that much of a base head. Yeah, it's useless. You put all this stuff back there, you can't use it for nothing else. I ain't that much of a big head, but I got subscribers that that's what they want to do now. I got a dude that pick up his 415 box. I get all the time. I'm not into that, particularly with cars. I see people doing stuff with cars, taking out the back seat, laying it down, or buying trucks and doing seat deletes. I be advised people that do that all the time. I'm not a big proponent of it. I'm not gonna ask you to suggest that what you do to get no base. Who buys a $40,000, $50,000 vehicle, take the seat out, put some $300, $400 subs in? I still can't figure that out. How can you do it? Okay. Louis think the work well they in 1.4 now, so you know, that's what they reckon. They in 1.4 now. 1.5 ain't nothing but 0.1 apiece. That's not even a quarter of the volume. So putting 2 and 3 cubes is roughly what the box they're gonna be getting in next. And I know what a 3 cube box sound like with 2.8s, but this is a 2.8. Difference between 2.8 and 3 though, you ain't gonna be able to hit that with the You're not really gonna be able to hear that with the but it's gonna make my box a little lower. You're not gonna be able to hear that with the yeah, I'm not a fan of that, the real extreme beat. I see people do some of the extreme stuff, then they say, yeah, I'm loud. I say, you can't help but be loud. You got 8, 9 speakers in that joke. You shouldn't be quiet. Yeah, you got enough. You should be loud on accident. There ain't no skill in that. What get me is when people talk about them just 2.8s. That's what you get when you come to the MBE. I'm gonna show you how to. You ain't gotta have a whole lot and rock the people, because most people ain't really heard good clean power and a good clean box. Go infinite barrel, get slow, and save all your space. And I don't know about that one. Can't throw no power to it. Big 18 or 5th gen RAM. I got customers waiting on that. That's a good setup. I wonder how these easy to match with the Referral Expert 8-inch woofer. No, the Referral Expert. You talking about the carbon fiber one? It ain't gonna. I think it's the Euphoria audio line, and I carry that to the line too. That's SQ with a little L. Okay, this is SQ with a lot of L. L's real big. Okay. More geared toward SPL at this point, because I ain't heard it really get. I don't think, man, when you got a woofer that's rated 1250 watts, man, you SQL, and you can do some things in the box to help that out, but it's really geared to do one thing: get loud. Okay, I'm gonna show you some other woofers that DB Drive offers, like the Euphoria audio line, or in the Euphoria audio line, the G5, the G2, the G1, G2, G5, G7. As you keep going up in generation, you keep going up in the ability and the potential of the woofer to get very, very loud. At the expense of getting up, it still sounds good, but see, some of y'all think just because a Sundown XAV3 in digital design, it gets loud, it's gonna sound as good as J Audio. No. You understand what I'm saying? J Audio 500 watts. And I'm just being truthful. You want something that's gonna sound real good like that. Sound quality, you look at Digital Designs 1100 series. You look at DB Drive's Euphoria Audio series. They do get loud, but they're more, everything plays music, but the difference between musical and musical with SPL. This whoop is made to do one thing: get in your chest. That's it. Get in your chest. I was talking to Bill Brown the other day, and we were just talking about the release of the Solo X 12s coming. Then he said, you know how to manipulate the boxes, so you be able to get the woofer to perform and do things that it wasn't designed to do. But the Solo X is designed to do one thing: get in your chest. If you want to sound good, you need to start. They want the reference series to take the place of the Q class that they got rid of. If you really want to just be a real musical sub, they want you to get the reference series 12 solos. Or if you want to just SPL, then you need to get the Extreme XPL. That's just all out, no holds bars. You saying it's gonna sound good? Yeah, it's gonna sound good, but up to a point. Once you start taking the whoop up to 2,000 watts, man, SQ kind of goes out the door. Okay, be honest with you, SQ going out the door. SQ, that's going all the way out the door because it is bass, but it's not. We ain't trying to be exact so much. We trying to hit you. That's what these woofers do, and that's where I'm at right now. I don't really want to do a total sound quality setup. So we was talking about that mil-hertz. I doubt I'll put that on the channel because I do. It ain't gonna get very little views. Ain't nobody really interested in something that's, oh yeah, sound good. No, I want that King Kong. That's what they come to me for. I want that King Kong. Oh yeah, I know. No, let me for the block. They go in, but boy, wait till you hear this. That's all I would say. Wait till you hear this, man. When you hear these G7s, boy, nah, you gonna be like, man, you might go buy you another truck. You might bring that Texas Silver or Audition back out. I'm serious. These right here gonna make you pull them kickers out your truck. Cause nah, my boy, he got two trucks. He got a dually and he got a T7 edition. I'm telling you, when you hear these, I know you're gonna be back in that Silver edition before another week won't go by for you be back in the Texas Silver edition, and you're gonna pull them kickers. You gonna pull the Q classes out just so you can put these on them J audio amps you got. That's how bad it is. The XAV3 is a musical SQL sub. Yeah, it is for the power it has. I got two JLW7s. I would love a box for you. What do you recommend? See a box for the 2 port. All depends on the music you listen to. If you listen to a lot of rock and roll you don't need no ported box. To be honest with you, you don't need no ported box. If you listen to hip hop and R&B, predominantly, then you will want a ported box. And depending on what kind of hip hop and R&B you listen to. You listen to hip hop and R&B rebase, you need the box tuned by 2830. In my opinion, if you listen to just off your Android phone or Apple phone, what Android is, what they call it, Amazon Music, and then Apple has Apple Music, iTunes, whatever, then you need a woofer or you need a ported box tune between 33 and 35. So if you listen to decaf rebase, you want to tune real low. But if you just listen to rock and roll and a little pop, shit box will do you fairly well. It doesn't mean it. Some people ask me, what a subwoofer made for certain boxes. That is true, because most of these high-powered outputs here, to get in your chest, still ain't what they want. It's ported. Sundown tell you don't put theirs in it because y'all love Sundown. The design the same way. It's not. We're not geared for. You can if you want to, if the alignment's gonna be fourth order. But really, it's truly, this subwoofer is geared to. It's so strong with the motor force. Is geared to control itself in a very large ported box. That's a good point. There's a difference between the sub that sounds good and can play loud and a sub that sounds good despite playing loud. Exactly. There's a big difference. Yeah. So you gotta give up. You gotta know what series, what you're looking for. Because not everybody's looking for in your chest. That's not what they're looking for. I say this is what I'm at right now. But I can help design a system with you in your price point for what you're looking for. And that's what a custom box builder is. You tell me what you're looking for and what output you're looking for. Not everybody trying to beat down the street. I got a guy who commented on here, Miles Bachelor. He bought a Infinity, JBL Infinity, that subwoofer you love so much. He said, I don't want to beat down the street. I just want to sound exceptionally good. Very, very good. And he didn't want to pay the price point of the DD11. Oh, wait. And so he said, well, what about the JBL, the one you had at the stadium? I said, well, that sounds good. He's happy. He got 2 of them. He's extremely happy. He happy with what he got. So that's what a custom box, but I'm not trying to say that everybody don't want to extremely ourselves. Some people want different things. People ask me, well, what you recommend? They tell me they got JR to 8W7. And I asked them, are you trying to compete? And he said, nah, I've been listening to JR all my life. I said, do you want to just try something different? Nah. And he said, well, do you think I got a good sub? I said, yeah, you got a good sub. If you like JR, yeah, man, they play deep and low. Stop listening to what everybody else do. What do you really like? Yeah, you ain't got to change. What you really been introduced to, you probably going to stay all your life. You probably, because I've had people switch away, going with the herd, and then they don't like what they got. Like, man, I should have stayed where I was at. Yeah, cause especially when y'all think y'all gonna pay. When you hear these clowns talking about you can
Get better for
look at Nod. Well, let's be honest. Every sub in your box hit for just yeah. People say you can get better for cheap. That's a lie. That's a lie. You can get better cheaper. That's like you buying a house $300,000. They say, man, you ain't got to pay that much. I can give you the same thing for 60. You know where you're gonna be living at. All right then. So you know, yeah, both of them got a roof, but one of them gonna be in a nice area and the other one ain't. One of them you gonna have to keep your doors unlocked, and then one of them you gotta keep your doors locked with a boot on the car, and a dog in the yard,
gated, guarded.
and all that. Okay. How much you gonna let them G7 go for? They listed for $599 or $499 plus tax and shipping. Yeah, that's what it is for, man. You gotta pay to play. Big rig the comments on Jamil. Well, that was thinking we doing my 5th gen 4X8, but didn't know there was enough space to do for. I don't know. You ain't got enough room with no 5th gen RAM to do no 4X or nothing, unless it's the 4B2 all the rages. Them woofers you ain't got too big of a displacement for you to put 4 up under that seat, unless you gonna have that box sticking way out from under that seat. They can play in low volume, but they're not what I recommend to play in low volume. What size should you reckon for 𝐿𝐭𝐞𝐫 8 or 6 inch and how many? Oh man, here we go, 𝐿𝐭𝐞𝐫. You can get 2 8s in that cubby hole, man. You can get 2 8s. He did a video on the U8. Yeah, I did a video on the U8. Would love a quiet box. You would love a quiet box. I can't fit no quiet box inside my truck, brother, so I don't think I would love a quiet box. I'm not finna take out the seat of my $9,000 truck to put in no $1,200 subs and boxes. It makes no sense to me. It's not practical, man. I'm 50, not 15. Okay, CSV ain't make it to the truck. Nah, the C5 didn't make it to the truck, brother. No, it did not. It's a good sub, but it's not worth me playing in the truck. Oh, I've been watching a lot of Southern California business. I'm definitely doing one of my new workshops. That's me, base head truck is a 2-seater, 2 G's all nice room. I guess you call that a base head. There's another word that don't. I ain't gonna say that. I almost got the back seat of my Dakota no bottom that bit. I have my seat. Okay, after hearing this, you get hooked on that great sound. All of a sudden, I remember car I've been SQ subs. Yeah, you have. I thought you do 11 to 2100. Yeah. I listen to all types of matter. What's the waiting time? You need to text me if you're on a box. The rest of the time, I know what y'all be doing on this. If you want a box, you'll text me. Because if you don't want a box, you're going to text me. I don't never know my life talk about box prices, waiting time, none of that stuff. Okay, can you hit the chest with 2? Yeah, you can, depending on how big the cabin is. Them 1506s ain't nothing to sleep with that, bro. I had 4 in my truck, and woo. So far, that has been my favorite setup, because they fully broke in now. And woo, that's something else. Okay, anyone has an 𝐿_key for sale, let me know. I need one more, can't find anywhere. What's the best quality for a 6.5 door speaker? Brand quality. That's really a listening experience, man. All of them. I mean, you got it. I don't do that. Tell you, that's a personal preference. I've had much success with digital design, cap infinity cappers, Harman Kardon, the Fallsgate T3 series. Of course, anything JL audio. Anything. Well, no, I didn't ran. I've heard them in people's vehicles, but I'm just talking about what I done ran. Well, I have heard J Audio too. I haven't ran J Audio yet. I'm putting together my J Audio system. I just don't know what vehicle I'm putting in. Like my current wife's current car that I may or may not keep, or my SUV that I'm finna buy. But I got the JL8W7. I may or may not review them on the channel because really and truly they don't need no help. They got a lower fan base. Even though I'm not currently running their subs, they got a lower fan base. I got a lot of respect for J Audio. So in the background, I'm buying little choice pieces. Cause my wife, that's why when she was listening to my wife she loves bass, but I don't never have to turn up to that. That's why she was like, these things loud now. Like if they get in loud, you gotta take them out, you gonna take the vehicle up. And I want my vehicle next. So either she gonna put it in this car, she gonna put it on the next vehicle, gonna be a total J Audio system. So I already got the 8W7s. Cause she like 8s, like me. Maybe she had other reasons why she like 8 inches. I don't know. I'm a nut, man. But hey, anyway, moving on, man. J Audio has that. Oh my God, I wonder if he's watching. What's my boy name, man? I just met him. I told you I met him. He won the sub last week. Ah, man, I can't. Amante Barnes. Man, I'm finna record. We gonna meet up again. Bruh, I heard Amante Barnes, 𝐤𝐞𝐫 Class 8s, on a J Audio RD1500 at 4 ohms. And me and him gonna start going to shows in the Atlanta area. He's like, man, be for real like that? Oh, man. He got 2 Q Class 8s. I know that amp now, you could pick what ohm load you want to run your sub at. So at 4 ohm, it puts out 750 watts. But the dampening is greater than 1100. And that's what he selected for the impedance for it to be. Nominal impedance at the amp, so he can run it at 4 ohm on the sub. That amp does that. You can pick what ohm load you want to run in. And whatever ohm load you run in, it's calculating it with the sub. It's amazing. But anyway, 750 watts on 2Q Class 8 and a 2007 Tahoe photo. And I couldn't believe it. No, not as loud as this. No, what I'm saying is that he got C7s in both doors, C2s in the back, C7 series up front. Oh my man. I'll make a video. I didn't have the camera at the time. I'll make a video and put it on the channel. Amante, man, he doing it. He doing it. I'm talking about, man, I couldn't believe how good that thing was sound. And that RD 1500 Audio, RD 1500 watt amp. So that's my next purchase. I'm gonna get one of those to put on my JLW7. And then I'm gonna start looking at the VXI amps for my mids and highs. If that's the plan, I'm either gonna do that or I'm gonna do a Total Digital Designs 1108 series. See, now I got these brands I sell. I might do all of them. You know, I'm doing this for the rest of my life. So you got Digital Designs 1100 series of SQ, and you go to the A series components. Now, you got your Euphoria Audio, their entry level setup. SQ setup, and that's Euphoria Audio. And then you got J Audio. So I'm putting together what I'm gonna do for my SQ. It's gonna be nothing like loud. Y'all hear me video, hear me talking mess and all that old stuff. There ain't gonna be nothing of that stuff. The SQ setup is just like what it is. It ain't made to be rattling windows, wind wipers, in the car. It's something totally different. See, I'm on both aspects. I just ain't did that yet. So I'm putting together my SQ system over there. I got an audio control piece over there that I use to separate my signal, but I think I'm gonna go fully active on that system. I might hear shortly go fully active on this build right here. I think I'm using the 𝐷𝐴 DSP. I think you for audio got one too. So since I sell DB Drive products now, it all depends. Well, I mean, I got a lot of different products that I recommend that I would use. I only sell the brands I like.
Good quality.
Good quality. If I don't like it, I ain't gonna, I ain't trying to push it. Straight up. Y'all know if it hit that truck, it's good stuff. If it hit the truck, it's good stuff. It's a brand I like. If I put the subwoofer inside my truck, it's a brand I like. It has the MB stamp approval. And I'm going to pick the most inefficient driver for it to do. If they can make the 870, the reason my logic is this, and I'm going to tell you in closing. If they go through the trouble of making this innate, inherently inefficient subwoofer loud, or go through the trouble of trying to make an 8-inch cone sound good, then I deem everything else, because this is hard. It's a lot of companies, man, that do not use, I make 10s, 12s, and 15s, especially a lot of these new boys coming up. 10, 12, and 15. If they do make an 8, the 8 ain't nothing but something generic that they just put their name on the dust cap. When they go through the trouble of doing this type stuff, they can look like something. These performance features, when they go through all that kind of trouble, for this driver, I'm trying to engineer an 8-inch woofer is a problem, bro. Trying to make it sound good or even trying to make it loud is a challenge. If they go through the trouble to do it with that, it's easy the bigger it get. Fat, not fiction, okay? All right. What's the best band quality for a 6.5 door speaker? Where I have to check it out. Let me see, boom. What's the thing talking about them quakes? You heard quake. Oh yeah, Johnny Piper. Yeah, 4 1506s in the 5th gen is a lot better utilizing the space than 2.8s. And a much better place to use the space than 4.8s. Yes. Even against the B2 audio rays, even though it has less cone area. Yes. But yeah, them 1506s, that motor force on that subwoofer is crazy, man. That, man. I started running, these only one made me go back to running 2.8s because I'm waiting for DD's answer. DD got I'm going to tell you this in closing. What time is it? What time is it? 9:52, 9:53. DD was already revamping the 2508 before all these woofers came out. Before that Nemesis did his thing, and before that, this came here out. DD is already, the revision what I know that's going to happen is going to put, it's on revision F now, and it's going to have the features that I know is going to be on it that's going to help improve its performance and make it play louder, lower. It's going to put it on revision 𝐼𝐿. It's on revision F9. Yeah, it's going to put on revision 𝐼𝐿, and it's on revision F now. So it's already got one revision I know. I'm not going to speak on it, but I can't tell you, but it's already got one revision done. All right? It's got another revision coming that's being perfected, and then it's got a last revision. So they might put it all in one, just call it G, or they might each one tell you. But all that's going to happen this year. All that's going to happen this year. And that's why I'm all at liberty to tell y'all those 3 things. 3 different things going to improve, and I ain't going to tell y'all what it is, but there's 3 that's going to shake up. You thinking that's shaking it up. They really finna make the woofer that got the biggest cutout. A woo-wee. They really finna jump out there. Because some of y'all done caught up. And the thing about with DD, that's still a staple with them and their product, and I sell their product, is that with the hand build stuff, whenever they come out with something new, it'll be cheaper for you to get the new revision. They can rebuild your subwoofer up. I don't care if you bought it 20 or 15 years ago, they can do it again. And if you want to increase performance, send yourself in, send it back to the dealer you got it from, and we would give you the new current revisions that will make our woofer even better. Yeah, because what you own with a woofer is DD is a hand-built subwoofer, so it can be modified just like a suit when you gain weight. All the parts of your woofer you own. So if they do any kind of revision to it, you can send back in the parts that they use, it's revisions, not a whole new model. So if it's just a revision, they can upgrade you to the newest revisions, and you pay far cheaper than buying a whole nother sub. Whereas with other manufacturers, the G5 is different. You can't build a G5 up to a G7. You just can't do it. You understand? Each generation is what it is. A couple of years stuff differently. What's your thoughts on the Dreadnought 8? It's got the same switchboard back as everybody else. Probably have a different total sound quality, but you move the same amount of air as anybody else that uses the ultimate performance level with that subwoofer. From a business standpoint, I'm not expecting anything too much out of MBE Dreadnought 8 because when you look at it, there's only so much you're gonna do with that 7¼ inch cutout. You're either gonna make it sound good, you're gonna give it SQ and SPL, or you're gonna give it strictly for SPL. If you really want to change something, make something different, show me a manufacturer that's actually spending the money and leaving the business part of it and actually trying to give you a product that sets another bar. Digital Designs has done that. That 2508. They got their way of setting the bar. G7 is showing you their way of setting another bar. And how do you see a woofer that sets itself apart from others and setting the bar? It won't, besides having the surround, cone, and motor, it's gonna have features that are unique strictly to it. That's gonna help with its performance, whether it's its resonance, its output, its tonal quality, the lonelyhood, all that's gonna be, they're gonna pay for it. They're gonna look different. And then people gonna start copying. With the big boys, they make sure you don't start copying. When they make the basket, they make sure they stamp the name on their basket. So you won't copy this basket because they're gonna say DB Drive. How you gonna use it? Same thing we did with the 2508. Why no woofer don't like the 2508? You can't, because it say Digital Design on the basket. Either you gonna pay for if you're gonna pay for your own die, ain't no sense you paying for a die look just like mine. Because it costs money to do this, and that's why these woofers have. These woofers that I back, they don't, all 5 of them, even the new boy, they took the other guy's spot. He don't look like nothing else. So when you trying to ask me to look for a woofer, don't keep calling me a woofer these same 6-bolt baskets and telling me it's gonna do something different than the last 6-bolt basket. And I ain't going for it. I ain't going for the marks out. So anyway, in the third row Seafoot Chevy, them 4 6.5 is always. Any way you can put 2 8s, put 4 6.5, you be better in closing. Let me get out of here. Any way you can put 2 8s, put 4 6.5. Yeah, you're gonna pay more, but you're gonna increase the cone area you're gonna be moving. And it's gonna be a better utilization of the space. I went from 2 25/8s to 4 6.5. And I think that work with any manufacturer, especially ones that I back, where you take out 2 DC M38s and put in 4 M4 6.5, you're gonna get louder. Well, they don't have a 6.5 that's on his level. But if you pick out 2 2508 supercharged and put in that same box, 4 1506s supercharged, you're gonna increase the performance level. The B2 all that Rampage, he doesn't have a 6.5 on his performance on his level. But if there was a 6.5 on this level, you could take out the 2 and put in 4, and you're gonna have increase your performance level. Anywhere you could put 2 8s, you could put 4 6.5, and especially with the brands out back, you will see a sizable difference in your output and deepness to your bass. Anyway, have you reviewed that game of Black Brick Sub? Boy, they every 6. Oh, subs. Okay, I thought you were talking about that 8s. No, I haven't. One day, my niche is really just 8-inch subwoofers, and if it's got that same 6-bolt basket, I'll get to it sooner or later. I did review the Black Brick 8, grade 8 stamp basket, $250. I'm teaching y'all the business side and the sound, and people actually giving you something. There's a business side of cardio, bro. Which means, yeah, all the woofers get bass. all of them gonna give you bass. But it's a business side, so you gotta know if you just look at if you're a cardio enthusiast from the business side, you can pick anything whatever you want. Gonna build your box for it, it's gonna sound good. But when you trying to now I really am a bass head and I want something to set me apart. Another. Look at the brands I back. Anyway, peace. Give me if you need Enclosure. 446944818. And as always, listening responsibly. Peace.